Gilbert. And how?
We are so excited for your arrival at WWE. There's been so many successful crossovers between MMA and sports entertainment, and we think you can.
And hello there, dear viewers. I'm back.
I think so too. So, what's the plan?
We want to get you acclimated to a WWE ring before the draft. So you're going to head down to the Performance Center. We've even lined up some training partners with MMA experience to make you feel comfortable. Who do you prefer?
My only regret is I'm not a pirate yet. Now, of course, when we last left off, we were about to fight Ken Shamrock, the most dangerous man. One reason it took me a while to get the stream going today, guys, besides of my doctor's appointment this morning, is because.
One more thing. Make sure you look good draft night. It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them.
But after getting out of the appointment, I went to the dojo to see Steve Blackman so I could be ready to take out Ken Shamrock. And there's Jimmy Uso. No, I was making a joke that I went to the dojo to. If you watch wrestling bios, remember one of the big pops is always when Steve Blackman shows up on Raw. You don't really watch a lot of wrestling YouTube channels, do you, Matt? Yeah, it shows. But I was making a joke since him and Shamrock feuded a lot. You do if you pick different ones, because the first few times I didn't pick MMA. I picked an indie darling. I picked MMA for the third one. It gives me a choice to either fight Nakamura, Shamrock, or Baszler before I debut in the WWE. Oh, you mean when you choose to either join Munity or not near the end? Well, you kind of... Well, guess what? This ain't WWF SmackDown on PS1, so... Yeah, fuck you, Jimmy Uso. By the way, I did watch the, Dark Side of the Ring episode of the, Villain from Helsinki. Not a bad one. I already knew a lot about him just because I know he was a evil, batshit insane fucking character. Not a bad episode, but it does always make you wonder, you know, maybe they should have not had Tatanka in this streak or whatever. That's because he didn't get to really go up with probably him around when he was wrestling, so. Because his career in WWE was kind of short. It only lasted a few months. Because then he had his ankle injury, and then... He was, but it does unfortunately prove something I always believed in. You know, sometimes it does, based on your home life, you know, but not always the case. But his home life was not good. But I will say Next week's episode of Dark Side of the Ring is going to be one that I'm interested in because it's my favorite wrestler as a kid. It's also one of my favorite big men of all time and a guy that really made me hate Shawn Michaels for what he did to him in '96. And of course, that is the man they call Vader, because it's going to be Vader time. Personally, I still think Shawn Michaels owes an apology to Vader's family, but because that. Remember that SummerSlam match they had? Yeah, Michaels had the booking change after that match for what the rest of the year was going to be because he thought Vader was too stiff, and Vader did mess up one spot. So Michaels, remember, who was in Vince's ear at the time, said we can't push Vader, and pretty much it changed the whole trajectory of the deal. Because remember, the original plan was Vader was going to win the belt at Survivor Series. Because remember, that's why there was a pay-per-view called In Your House It's Time. That was supposed to be dedicated to Vader. But then Michaels had his hissy fit backstage after SummerSlam. That's how Psycho Sid won the championship. And that's why Vader really never got a main event push again, after the Fatal 4-Way match for the title at In Your House, and when Michaels, lost his smile. Yeah, and that's what happens when you do a lot of drugs. And Ken Shamrock is down. Bam. Boom goes the Dynamite. And of course, if you don't follow me on Facebook and Twitter, I did put up the rest of my schedule for this week. I will be doing 2 streams tomorrow, 2 streams on Saturday. Sunday, there will be no stream because I got an appointment Monday and got to be busy Sunday. Monday, there'll be a night stream. And then on my birthday, April 8th on Tuesday, I will be doing a lot of streams to celebrate me turning 37. Steve Blackman taught me well. I broke Ken Shamrock's nose. Good. And by the way, you guys be glad to have the chat on mute because it sounds like somebody's either getting a dentistry out their ass or vacuuming.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be
Who's vacuuming at 7 o'clock at night?
You too.
Yeah, that sounds weird. Of course, we got to pick Bold and Bash for this one to get the last of the unlockables we need for the men at the start of this. Yeah, I had to do Bold and Bash for the men, then I would have all 3 done for the men, and the woman, I got to pick the clown one. I won't say which one I enjoyed until I do all of it. Yeah, that's what I would do. And that's because you hate Mortal Kombat and don't know good things, Matt. But speaking of fighting games, I'm getting the new King of Fighters game, comes out near the end of the month, and they have announced some fighters. 2 celebrity fighters, which I'm honest, one of them got announced today I've never heard of. It's some musical DJ who I've never fucking heard of, and I can't pronounce his name to save my life. And then the second one is some famous soccer player that I've never fucking heard of because I don't watch soccer. So I'm like, so for everyone getting mad at WWE for having celebrities in the game as DLC, King of Fighters are having those. I think that's who it is, I think. Dude, I don't watch soccer. That's the only sport I don't watch. I know more about tennis than I do soccer. And I don't watch tennis. But, you know, because everyone got mad at, you know, that Mortal Kombat's got movie guest characters and WWE's going to have NBA players and some celebrity players. But at least those characters are DLC characters. You have to buy them. The two celebrities for King of Fighters are available on the main roster day one, which is fucking stupid. Oklahoma. And don't forget, guys, just like last year, all of last year, somebody got me a PSN card with my birthday coming up. If I get one, whatever game I buy, I have to show it on stream and let's play it, or at least show it off on the channel. Granted, my backlog, enough of that is bad enough anyway. Yep. Fuck you, CM Punk. I don't like talking to you. You're a bitch. At least the good thing is we don't have to do any my live thing. Alright, time to make my Raw debut again for the third time. Yay, the vacuum's done. I can... While I'm doing my entrance, I can... Funny thing is, I hate the show, SpongeBob, but I love the video games for it. It's like the video games, they actually are fun, but I can't sit through the show without wanting to hit myself in the head with a coconut. Personally, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm gonna watch something silly and stupid, I'm not gonna watch SpongeBob. I'm gonna watch what I grew up on, Ren and Stimpy. Oh, Beavis and Butthead, you know. Which I want... Pee-pee for my butthole? Well, I think in my case, the problem was, in my case, I just didn't find the sense of humor in it. But that's when I started to fall out of love with Nickelodeon, right around that time, because wasn't big on SpongeBob. Hey Arnold, I was okay with. Fairly Odd Parents, I thought was good. I don't know if that's going to do it, but we're going to find out. Nope. Leave Luffy alone.
Yeah, he is far, far away from being in the driver's seat. Nice combination of strikes here, going down low with a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
Thank you for making me 4, because next week I'll be 37. No, you cannot borrow $1. Yeah, I forgot I'm older than... You're younger. Well, that was a weird... Good boy.
Not surprised with his track record. We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
One thing I don't like, it's like when I'm trying to stream on my stream and I'm trying to get it shared everywhere, it's hard to do because it's like Facebook and Discord and Twitter don't like to work when you're trying to post it on there. I remember back when YouTube, when it would when you were streaming on YouTube back in the day or Twitch, it would actually show up on Facebook, Twitter, and everywhere else. But they got rid of those options because they're bitches. Yeah, I would tell you not to send me any of those to begin with, just because of the fact that I don't want my phone to get hacked or something. You know, the cloud-based system. Anytime you save anything to the cloud or Google Chrome's feature, yeah, you can kind of get, there's a chance your phone could get hacked, which is so much fun. Thankfully, I've never done this sexting.
Who is them? Your goons? The family? Or not? I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this with a face painter match next week. Get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here.
I got a Cricket phone, so I don't know what kind it is, but I've never had a hack issue, but I know plenty of people who have had Verizon, T-Mobile, when they've had pictures saved to the cloud or the Google Chrome, it's gotten hacked, and I'm like, yeah, that's why I don't take any real naughty pictures. I just have pictures of my cat. No, I don't have that, but you know what I mean, though. It's like I wouldn't want to take the risk of somebody. In better words, anytime I have a picture, I take a picture of myself or my cat, I usually end up, after I post it, I delete it within a few seconds because I don't want it to save to the... No. Because I didn't believe in sexting when I was dating. I always thought that was kind of like, leave it for the bedroom. It's more surprising. Particularly if I'm at work or in class, I don't want to see that when I'm trying to pass a test or do my job. Well, then I would tell them, please, like, if they have to sext, send me a naughty picture. I'm like, can you wait till I'm on break or out of work, please? Or... Yeah, I wouldn't want to be met. I wouldn't want to be Matt's boss, and he's looking at that, and then he gets, you know, has a happy hour in his pants. I'm like, Matt, what the fuck, man? There's people here who are trying to buy food and T-shirts. Can you just look where you're landing instead? Wee, elbow. Oh. Oh, by the way, I found a little nice good for that 4-player thing for GM. Apparently, somebody came up with a trophy guide already for this game. You can't get the platinum for another 2 months, but apparently you can do a single player, get all the way to WrestleMania, save it, invite 3 friends for online private, select that save file to start at WrestleMania, and it will count once you complete the show. So that's what I'm going to be working on probably in the next few days, working on that particular GM-ness. And then find 3 people to actually help me get the trophy. Because remember, I'm a trophy whore in a trophy world, hunting trophies. It's fantastic. I'm still mad I can't get the platinum for Care Bears and Lock the Magic. Ha ha ha, yeah. Only thing I will say bad with myrise, and this is something I've had an issue with this mode for the last few years, I wish the cutscenes you've already seen multiple times so you can get trophies you could just skip. It's 2025. Let us skip cutscenes, WWE. No. Oh. No, it's funny, I just realized this too, playing this, looking on the 3rd playthrough of this. Half the NXT wrestlers that invade, you don't even get to fight. Unless I haven't done the right playthroughs yet for them, which we're going to do that this time, but... Yep, there's Bailey and KO. I will say it was funny seeing R-Truth in a different outfit, you know, when after getting the Evo ending.
This is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by.
He's not texting me because he don't have my number.
Members of the board, we have your attention.
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless. We've just witnessed pure anarchy. It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bailey said it herself. Unbelievable.
I hope you didn't get that thing I sent you. It was spam. Get it? My joke was bad. Why would you want spam on your email? Unless you might... Oh, that disgusting food. I'll throw the can at your head. I don't get why people like spam so much. I don't get it. I'm more of a turkey guy and steak. Oh God.
We're already smoking to think all this.
That was a low hanging fruit joke. Dirty joke, Matt. Apologize.
Punch the boy out of here.
You know, no one can hear you but me.
I hear you. And it sounds like you got some. I do.
Yeah, I have the no, I don't have it muted. I just have the party muted.
They're from MMA. Okay. How does that?
All right, so I picked the you. We used to train. We grew up together. This time I'm picking we used to date option.
So, yeah. I'd say I go very.
I figured I would save that for last.
All right, sold.
Now, one thing I'm gonna say, looking at this storyline right now, I understand why Bailey did, because you know she did a lot in NXT, but Kevin Owens just kind of seem odd to him be a part of NXT Unity, just because if you ever followed his career in Ring of Honor, yeah, he would never want to join Authority or join a faction to take over. He would be more like, let's just. Maybe that's just me, because, you know, No, this time you don't even get a special match, huh?
Hey, it's been a minute. No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've got
Yeah, that one I did in the last part, so.
the past few years.
My ex called me desperate.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. I'd be nice to him.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names.
So you're saying I was your only option?
Best and
For another 6 months. I suppose this would be a unique way to train for that.
great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules, but
Go for the 3 count. Got it.
you don't know the kicks in.
Oh, wow.
Good shape.
So that's interesting. Apparently, I have to win this match by submission. I mean, pinfall. Huh. Because I'm an MMA fighter, but I have to win by pinfall. Interesting. What, the created people you make? Pretty much you unlock them either by getting them in my, I think you either get them through my, GM or my, oh, what's the other mode? Shit. My faction, and then some of them you get through, doing a lot of the, my live mode, and, no, I think you can also unlock some of them by picking the indie, choosing the indie ending near the for the good guys. But I haven't picked. I've only did the Legends one so far, so that's why I'm doing the other two. Same. I was actually hyped when I got to fight Scott Steiner. That's because you probably made him too OP. Oh my fucking god. Oh, no wonder. They're both giants, so you literally got to damage them for like a good few minutes, and even then you may not get the... Da 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 da. DDT. Yeah, but if you want a lot of the characters that were in the other myrise modes of the last few years, you got to get a lot of stars in the My Live event. That's also how you get Diamond DDP, Judgment Day R-Truth, Venom Finn Balor. How do you get Super Cena and a bunch of others? That's because you're not playing it right. You probably need to keep beating them and beating them until you get 4 to 5 stars and then go for a pin or submission. You think... I want to hit you right now because I had to tell you that. You didn't figure it out on your own. And there's the Pretty-o. Oh shit, she blocked my spin kick move. Shit. Ding 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 with the trolley. Georgia man who scammed Droid Howard out of millions of dollars in bogus scheme to buy WNBA team gets 12 years in prison. Should be longer. That's weird. Yeah, I ain't doing that because I actually don't want to piss her off.
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships.
I would have just wanted to go invade them like that.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating a brand new tag.
Oh, looks like I made our own. Looks like when you pick the clown one, apparently you get to make your own unified tag team champion just to make fun of NXT. They look like Canadian belts. Oh, Canada.
That's right. The GMs thought we were the... I gotta say, this sounds a little... Not at all. Our titles have red accents.
Our titles are intergender competition.
And finally, our titles have never... Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not... said McCaffey. We'll show you and the entire WWE. Okay.
And you can tell Lexus King looks exactly like his dad, Brian Pillman.
It's a WWE debut, tag team debut, and the debut of the Unified Championships. I guess if you're going to introduce yourself.
Oh, we're taking on people from the OWO. It's... Wow, I thought it was going to be Ray Ray and Selena Vega. I think she said either a tum tum or tummy wummy. Well, that's what happens when you have too many hot dogs. Okay, that's how gangbangs start. Just to let you know, Aaron. Uh-oh. Matt, run. That means you're not gonna be having hanky panky when she comes down. Matt, you do know that usually lasts about a month, right? You got a girlfriend. Shut up. I made him tap so much because he's got a concussion. Yeah.
But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this. And besides,
We understand.
and if that happens,
And no Raise is here. Everybody say hi to Raise in the comment section. Well, you say hi to Aaron too and Maddie Waddy. Yes, I did. And remember to whoop that trick. Matt, whoop that trick. Oh yeah, whoop. I want to get that song stuck in your head personally. And I hope you're having a good night, Rays. Welcome home. By the way, I got a little bit of a surprise for you guys on Tuesday when I do my birthday stream. I will be giving away some movie codes. Won't say which ones or how many, but I'll let you guys know more on Tuesday. I buy a lot of the Blu-ray digital code combos. And now we're taking on the War Raid, half of the War Raiders. I think it's the husband and wife team. You got a website and they're added to your digital library once you, You go to certain websites, it will tell you what website to go to, punch the code in, and then you get the move digitally. I just don't do digital movies because, you know, I like to have everything physical. Granted, I know there's some games I have to have digitally because they don't make enough of them on disc or something like that. No, I haven't heard anything. And yeah, they're not going to do that. They're not going to make one with boobs and alcohol and the trucks have sex. You want that? Go to Rule 34. You said adult. Yeah, Matt, I'm just going to tell you this now. Almost anything that's like monster truck, NASCAR, like that, or kart racing, yeah, they're going to be meant for kids. If you want a serious racer, but you're going to have to stick with Forenza, or, yeah, pretty much Forenza or Need for Speed or Gran Turismo. Oh crap, I did the wrong thing. Yeah, there's a new one. Surprising thing is you can pre-order Madden and college football, and it doesn't have a release date either, which I have them pre-ordered already. Why are you running away? But I mean, I will be honest, there's a few games I've gotten digital that I wish I could get physical, but I didn't want to pay a certain company that just makes physical copies of them for limited time, limited run, you know, pay that bunch of money. Like for Croc and a few others. But I don't think Matt knows how to loot. Nintendo. Yeah, I'm not surprised people are complaining about that, but I think the people who are complaining have to remember, and I'm old enough to remember, there were $80, $90 games back on the Super Nintendo and PS1 when I was a kid. Yeah. So I get what they're coming on that one. And the game's digital only, so there's the other issue. Well, what's interesting, because I wanted to talk about it today, on the Nintendo stream they did today that showed off more of Mario Kart. If you went to the comments section, instead of people talking about all the new characters, you know, the courses, almost every comment was, lower the price, lower the price, lower the price. Matt, remember, yeah, PS5 was 500. I mean, if you want cheap consoles, Matt, it's like I told you. If they make it cheap, you know it's going to be an inferior product because it was made cheaply. That's why you don't go get a $5 television. You just have, you know, that's why I tell people, you pay for what you get for. It's like when you go to a fancy restaurant, you expect to pay a good money for a good steak. You're not going to go to McDonald's and order a steak. Because McDonald's doesn't make that, and even if they did, it would probably be the very cheapest of meat and very cheaply cooked and done. It's like when you go to a pizza place. If you go to a nice Italian restaurant, you expect to pay more. But if you're on a budget, you're going to do Domino's or Little Caesars. Yeah, pretty much if you don't want KFC or Popeyes, but still want chicken. And I'm going to be honest to you, you know, if games do go to that price, I'm just going to be honest to you. I'll probably just get the special collector's editions, because if I'm already having to spend $80 to $100 on the normal edition, I'll just get the special collector's editions at those point. Because I'll get more money for my value at least. But I am sure the Rockstar is looking at what's going on right now, because saying how this works in Nintendo's favor. Because if people do buy it, which there will be people who buy the $80 game, because, you know, they'll just say, oh, Nintendo's no wrong and all of that. But they're going to be looking at the ones who are not going to want to do that. And it could have the opposite effect. More people could buy the Switch 1 and just play that until prices come down. But the people... Yeah, that's why I don't have a Switch 1, so I can't even pre-order the Switch 2, but I'm gonna just... Yeah, that's the one thing I did agree with Nintendo on. That was a... Oh, dude, you don't have to tell me, because when I was at GameStop picking up the 2 games on the 28th, I didn't realize Pokemon was that day, the new cards. I go there, and there's a long line of people just buying 3, 4 of the booster packs, or 3, 4 of the big box ones of the new Pokemon. I'm like, what in the fuck? Yeah, I was like, you guys have way too much money, you know, being cheap. Because I'm like, there's probably little kids who want this stuff, man. What the hell? But that, because here's the thing, thankfully, because I've said this story before with my PS5, the one GameStop I used to go to, the manager pre-ordered one of the last PS5 physical ones for me. I just had to pay him back, and the district manager didn't mind because he knew me. So I didn't have to worry about trying to do a scalpers, you know. Oh, this time instead of... I actually had Nick Otis come help me get the titles from Unity. Nice. Thank you, Nick Otis. You know, I'm still mad at your wife, Mickey James. Well, we didn't have Ribby help us this time. It had a general manager. Nice. Oh, it's CM Bitch, the backstabbing traitor that we all know. By the way, if you don't know that, this is my 3rd playthrough, so... And I still got to do at least 1 full playthrough of the good guy, then almost a full playthrough of the bad guy, then we'll have all the trophies for myrise. And then I am done with the Let's Play of WWE, thank God. I just get to concentrate on the faction and GM mode. Alright, so we have... What? Oh, by the way, I did name my cast. The cast name is Squirtle, in case no one saw it on Facebook or Twitter. So say hi to Squirtle, everyone. Squirtle, Squirtle, Squirtle.
That is a very specific analogy. But the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title.
So NXT is now creating their own Mutiny Heavyweight Championship.
We're already bleeding
Alright, so
What can we do at this point? My partner took the units. That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be... I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression.
alright, so looks like in this storyline, because I picked the bold one for the med, we'll be getting 2 awards, smashing the competition, the NXT Immunity Championship and the Mystery Award. Ooh, a Mystery Award, what could it be? It could be a boat, it could be money, it could be a 12 female virgins. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Let it be the female virgins, let it be the female virgins. That'd be a great birthday gift. By the way, if you're just new to this channel, yes, I am a little bit of a pervert. Matt took a nap. Please leave a message after the fuck. Fuck! Don't worry, Aaron. If you need somebody to sext with, I'm sure Boot will be available. Well, break. He wasn't even in the ropes. Justin's like, Oasis is like, what? Walking away, walking away, walking away, walking away now. Three minutes and we're out of here. The clock is ticking. By the way, that is one thing that makes me sad. We don't have 3-minute warnings legit theme song in this game. Alright, tap out like a bitch. Get out of my ring. My name is Doug Barrett. I lead the Kirby Ward Order. And remember, if you hate Kirby, you hate me, and I'm gonna kick your ass and then shove your head in Kirby's mouth. I have the power of Kirby. It overpowers you. So that means you're going to see Godzilla. Got it. Alright, who's coming out now? Oh shit, it's Kevin Owens. Sting, kill, Sting, kill. We want Kevin Steen back, not Kevin Owens. Which I think he's starting to act like Kevin Steen right now. Oh, qualifying gauntlet match. I want bacon. Ba-da-ba-ba-boo. Oh, Psycho Sally, one of the people from last year's thing.
Psycho Sally and I.
What's wrong? Too afraid?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word.
Well, it is kind of boring out here, aren't it?
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight.
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right here,
Wow, you seem really mad.
look, I don't know you, Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of the sword.
You might have the heroes and villains twisted here. You and your partner invented the unified titles just to make Lenny put those titles right back into the hands of the company that fought creating them.
After Mutiny declared war on W,
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on the war roster.
the only thing I see is
Hmm.
fixing to take that pretend.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real.
Yeah.
Psycho Sally's trying to be nice, and man, too. Well, I don't eat eggs, so. All right, so do I start? Let me guess. I start off this gauntlet match. Yep. And who's the starting it with me? Ah, it's one of the Meta 4. And question of the video, guys, who is your favorite Pokemon starter? For me personally, I Squirtle. Put your comment, answer in the comment section. Well, I can't bowl right now because of my foot, so I don't get to have fun. By the way, that's one reason why I have the chat muted, because I hear somebody playing music, and I don't want to get hit. I don't like getting hit with copyright. That's why I muted the party that's why I don't let the audio be heard, because I've had so many people in the past who don't, when I would leave it on, they would play music, and I would have to fight a copyright or restart the whole video again from the beginning. I know, but that's why when me and Ray's do Back for Blood, and if you're going to be a part of it, Matt, you can't play any music. No, I already figured that out. Wait, you guys are going on the whole train? Oh, that body splash missed. Oh, that was a glitch. How long is this gauntlet match, by the way? 4, okay. Well, that's 2 down. Who's the last entry? It's Wesley! Nice. I actually like Wesley. He's an anime fan. What's not to like? He's talented, Matt, but they're not going to remember. Matt hates all the talented people and likes the untalented people. Like Jey Uso. I'm talking about this generation, not the generation we grew up with. By the way, Bret Hart was not that good. Owen Hart was better. Time for a super kick. And the Kobe kick lands, and that's time for the King DDD Buzzsaw. And he tapped. Gesundheit. Someone needs a cough drop. I'll say hi to Mark once my stream's done, since he sent me the message on PSN. Let's see. Unlike the endless broken promises of WWE, NXT means a brand of its word. Doug Baird has undershot at the NXT Immunity Championship and the first ever Immunity Mystery Chamber match. The four parts of the chamber will be dark, so Doug will have no idea who he's facing until the end of the match. It could be anyone. Mystery Chamber, huh? So instead of one, that'd be four real wrestlers going to be walking out of the arena under their own power. Okay, yeah, great.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny tile stuff, but I kind of feel like you're...
You ever know me to do anything different?
You know that got us into all kinds of trouble.
Yeah.
We had to fight our way out of that place. You're heading into the same kind of situation right now, and we're not going to have me to blame.
That was a long time ago.
Beating everyone up is only a technique.
We got ourselves a real superstar.
Yeah. Just have to keep running. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Maybe we could have...
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready. The price is worth the cost. We got
Your mind's made up, so this is a moving.
Yep, I'm gonna be in an elimination chamber. Yeah, so the immunity fans think if I win the belt, I'll just sign with NXT Immunity. Nah. I gotta turn on the light. It's getting dark quick right now. Alright, so the first one I'm facing is Wolfgang, part of Gallus, which I love that tag team. Kind of remind me of the old days, you know, of rough and tough British wrestlers, European wrestlers beating the fuck out of you. Head slam. Time to make you tap out to the Steiner recliner. I'm not playing around. That belt's coming to the Kirby Ward order. By the way, when I die, everybody, I want you guys to bury me in a Sega Genesis or Saturn coffin and make sure it's got a Kirby as my tombstone. Just have somebody make it out of wood, and then. I can still afford to eat, but then yet again, I go for coupons, so. Canada, and out comes, oh great, Andrew Chase, and then a guy who got fired earlier not too long ago, Duke Hudson. Don't know why he got let go. He's actually not that bad. Wow, oh wow, he betrayed his own school. What the heck? Time to tap like a bitch. And out comes... I can't tell who it is. It's Brooke Jason, huh? Who said you could hit me? And then the last one is Nathan Frazier. Hey, the guy kind of beat up. God damn it, that kick's not working in this match. Choke slam straight to... Oh, what the hell, Duke? Who said you could reverse it? I guess this must be considered outside the ring. Time for you to tap out, because Scott Steiner taught me this move. Oh wow, he actually got the grab on me. I thought I grabbed him first, huh? Matt's currently masturbating in the kitchen. Please leave a message after the beep. Oh, that's a surprise. Nathan Frazier just did something stupid. And another tap out. And kick. It's all in the mind. Bye, break your face. Choke slam. Time to kick his bloody head off. Tell a Fred. Oh, I'm gonna pull a Mr. Perfect and Genius.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice looking championship. Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer? This might be a short-lived run for that championship. I think you're right, Cole. He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title. Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole. Look at that. They're ready to be destroyed by their very first champion. You'll love to see it. If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny. We can only hope.
Somewhere right now, Kevin Owens and Bailey are upset.
What a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt. Belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystical pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny?
I know Kevin Owens, you cared.
Right into our corner. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a... That's the way you make an impression. Busting through the front door and make... I appreciate it. The way Tails...
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their
Yep.
title.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bull. They could have jumped Nina way
Dude.
they didn't. They're a bunch of scrubs and cheap bitch. Hell, Cypress, if they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, well, we should talk about what's next now. I spoke to the GMs. Now, you'll actually perform.
Yep, time to face Becky and Seth. Okay.
Even though they're
Sounds good.
Again for the third time. Oh, so we actually... So we got the destroyed one too.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's
Yeah, Seth and Becky. Yeah. I already know your story. Well, we've been streaming for over an hour now. Well, on 14 minutes. Right back. Time to win the match. I am powerful at my submission game. I made Seth tap like a bitch.
That was a big win.
Hazel. It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from theirs. We've been here, right?
We have?
Yeah. We texted a bunch. Somehow, it actually put us all in a restaurant lost movie. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night and for a while.
To be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave.
I hate to interrupt here. Sorry.
Time to head to SmackDown. Oh. One step forward, two steps back. I now get to talk to the lovely Aba Frey.
Alba! You are just who I've been looking for.
It's a hilarious new arrival. How?
It is! I have an incredible idea.
Let's have it then. How will we stop the mutinies insurrection?
Magic.
What exactly is it that
You could turn.
what are you doing?
You could send them on a goose chase down the lawn.
Is this a song of some kind?
You could curse them, you could vex them, then together.
Stop! Enough!
I just figured there are so many witches.
We are not.
Musical witches.
I can help you, please. You and Isla could be an unholy trinity.
No secret handshakes, but fine, we'll give this a try. You can be one though. Once you step on this path,
Yes! I'll gather up some mandrake root, practice my chanting.
that will not be necessary. If you're going to hang with the unholy,
Yes, of course. You wanna...
Alright, so for doing the Unholy Trinity story, you get the following. You get a witch traditional hat, a witch traditional jacket. You get a woman's sandwich outfit and a woman's witchery followy outfit. Interesting. It does say we don't have the Holy Union anymore. Since they got fired. Well, one of them did anyway. Now one of them's still got a job and is actually enough Chelsea Green's bodyguard. The Unholy Union, remember, it was the two ones who were pretending to be witches, but the tag team broke up and Izzo got fired. Yeah, which was kind of not fun. Oh, they left. They betrayed me. Well, fuck. I'm facing Chelsea Green and Papa Evan by myself. Which, by the way, I do enjoy Chelsea's Green heel work as a U.S. champion, and I'm enjoying what they're doing. Kind of feels like a female version of JBL and his cabinet, which did work very well. Granted, that's one thing that's bothered me right now so far for WrestleMania. We have not seen a match made for the U.S. or IC Women's title. And most likely we'll probably see Bayley and Valkyrie challenge for the Women's Tag title, so no IC Women's title match. Apparently, they don't like the fact I'm trying to make it like we're witchcraft and shit. Funny. I would rather just do the classic Black Witch, where the hippie flower witch and the sand witch is just too stupid. By the 83 tomorrow, and it's a 50% chance of rain. Great, I'm gonna have to be careful with my cast tomorrow. So let's see, we're facing Natalia, Oscar, and Miss Feel the Glow. You're amazing. No, we're gonna play Jeopardy. It's the nation of the witches. Don't you always have horrible ideas, Matt?
That's amazing! Will you show the world more knowledge?
That will be showed to us.
Because it looks to me like once again you have made your. What is with you, Ira? You told me to fit in. That the dressing is a cliche Wiccans have been trying to get away from for a century. Are you going to take my little? That's not fair. Go out in that arena and ask everyone you see what a witch looks like, and that's the problem.
You said you believe in magic.
Okay, fine. Then I'll stop pretending and try to do magic for real. You're going to cast a spell? Yes. Yes, I am. If you won't use your magic against mutiny, then I'll do it myself. Do you guys know where?
We do have a place.
That seems like a bad idea, but
Okay, so they're mad that I dressed as a witch. Where am I going?
in shadows deep, while cauldron brews, I cast a wicked spell for
I'm getting flashbacks to when we had the boogeyman in the last game.
shall be free, protected by my sorcery. By spell and rhyme, protection spun, for mutiny the joke's begun. Smackdown sits, hair led astray, delayed my cast and twisted sway. See? Magic! I knew it'd be that hard.
Looks like I gotta do a gauntlet match. Looks like my spell backfired. Just me and Michael Cole.
One time in Wisconsin, nearly everyone missed the show due to a snowstorm. They put Armstrong in charge for that. You think animals with disabilities is...
No, not at all.
Yeah, not bad. They didn't overcook.
Yeah.
It's so quiet around here. It's...
All right. I'm gonna go check if there are any
Didn't you just check?
Yeah, but who knows what could have changed in the last 1 minute and 37 seconds since we've been talking.
Remind me when you get back to tell you about this hilarious thing. Okay, well, I'll get the cat video all queued up.
Oh God, Michael does cat videos on the storyline. Oh God, that's a little creepy. Wow, so they actually are impressed the spell did work, huh? So we got a gauntlet match to do. And it's a five superstar one, great.
Some memories back then, Roger, standing against who knows how many members of Mutiny.
I respect the gumption of standing up against the odds, but there's a thin line between courage and self-destruction.
If there's one thing we know, that unique she kicks out before one. The ref barely started the count.
She gets taken into the corner, needs to get up.
Because he's a lunatic. Your brain.
Control applied and a kick right to the midsection. And a carefully measured knee drop.
Fallon Henley has lost any sense of control. Look at the start of this.
And there's the first tap out.
She's out of the match. But there's still 3 more challengers waiting their turn.
Here comes Mitch. No, she's a part of you. Yeah, that would make sense.
The arena is electric right now for this gauntlet match.
There are a quick series of pinfalls, and there's only one winner. Of course, the WWE Universe is excited.
And now the momentum is firmly.
Well,
She's throwing down and
so far I haven't seen anyone that caught me by surprise yet.
Yes. Suplex.
leaning on the turnbuckle here. Wicked clothesline. Double chicken wing.
Unprettier.
Through and bam, face first into the canvas. Is it enough?
Just got eliminated from the gauntlet.
Number 3 is Wesley. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's one of the things with this year's game. Men and women can fight again.
When you're a part of the blue brand, you know you have to bring it each and every time you step into the ring.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't tried yet.
Offense coming his way.
Wes recovered from his adversity.
No. Oh, yes.
Suplex.
Oh, really? Won't break you. He's sucking up for something, run. Oh, that hurt. Middle of the ring, he tapped. Lash Legend is the last one, I think. Yep. Yeah, I haven't seen enough of her work to judge. I know she's a part of the Metal Four, but because I usually skip the Metal Four stuff just because I don't find the group entertaining. I mean, but I haven't really been able. I can't judge it because I haven't really seen what she does in one-on-one matches. So. I do know Mickey James probably hates her because she shows her butt. I don't know, but a lot of people have called Mickey James out on her BS. I agree.
You really think I did magic?
I think magic works in unpredictable ways. You tried to
And the SmackDown locker room were delayed long enough that you and me...
at least they couldn't attack me.
Whether it worked or not, you were messing around with forces. I know. Look, I looked silly, didn't scare him. I'm not going to say we disagree, but you... Thanks. Just... Can you tell me one thing? I'd rather do that handshake again than kill you. Okay, I'll take that.
Sorry, we can't right now. Michael told us he's got...
Chat. So everybody likes seeing watching Michael Cole's cat videos in this storyline. Okay.
All right, lay it on us. Did you and the witches...
Damn! I only...
That she does.
I didn't think you were the type who believed in supernatural.
Come on. I've been on ghost hunts for WWE, not to mention Miss House I remember once that she's still dodging the question. All that time.
Which never revealed.
Well, one thing was real. Yeah, you really hold that thought.
Ugh. Do do do. I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. And even Tekken fans are mad right now, which is funny.
Interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to debate. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours.
Do 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 do.
In fact,
I will say that new Donkey Kong game does look interesting, and it makes me want to get a Switch too. Donkey Kong Bonanza. And I'm going to say this to everyone who doesn't like Donkey Kong's new look, man. You must not remember him from back in the day
see you soon.
when I was a wee little lad.
Are you serious? Look, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving you a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Unity is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I'm not in. You sure that's the right move? I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on
I heard the rage.
the trainer who sent them after me. Okay, you can take my place in the match. I'll be out there to watch your backs. Deal?
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's know the rules.
And that completes that story.
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the morning.
Let's stay alert.
All right.
And tomorrow morning, when I come back to continue this mode, we will finish at least the third playthrough tomorrow, hopefully in the morning, and all of that. Of course, tomorrow night, just as a heads up for tomorrow night, I will not be in a party because I will be doing a horror game, and I don't think anybody wants to hear me scream bloody murder for about 2 hours. So, see you guys in the morning for the next video.